It's not the virus, I promise. I've actually been dealing with allergies for like the last week and a half. I'm about to go to the airport right now because I've got a flight today to go to Houston. And in Texas right now, there's pretty much full-blown allergy season. Boy, I'm excited about that. I hope I don't go to Texas and have to deal with more allergies because I'm starting to feel better here in Michigan. Hi, I'm Jeff, and I'm legally blind. But I'm not going to let that stop me. Just landed in Chicago, got one more flight to go to Houston. The second flight is really empty. There's like hardly anyone on here. All right, the reason that I came to Houston, so I have some Russian friends who actually just recently moved here to Houston, and they have a business that they were doing before they moved here. And what they want to do is try to get more American customers and things like that, but they have a little bit of a language barrier with English. So they invited me to come down to Houston, check out their business, and see if I can help them out, help them, find some American customers. So I said, sure, sounds like a good idea. So got a plane ticket, came to Houston, and I'm in their office right now checking out their business. What they do is they do like remodeling, like renovating kitchen cabinets, closets, bathroom cabinets, things like that. Just a lot with renovation. They do everything customizable, however the client wants it. So this is Sasha, and this over here, this is Sasha. Sasha and Sasha. Try not to confuse them. There's Sasha hard at work doing some sanding. Oh wow, yeah, that's it's actually a big difference. I just touched it. Everything's gone already. Wow, there was just some stuff here where they put it together and she sanded it all off and it's all like super smooth now.
Самое сложное это сделать углы, поэтому углы я делаю вручную, просто ручной шкуркой. Чтобы тут пройтись, чтобы здесь никаких волос не торчало.
And just now she said the hardest part is really getting in there to get the corners. The sander gets the big stuff on the outside, but she's got to do everything else by hand because it's hard to get that sander in those little cracks and corners. So she said this is a door that's going to be the door for a pantry. So Sasha does the painting usually, and Sasha does the sanding. And the reason why Sasha does the sanding instead of Sasha is because Sasha doesn't really like doing the sanding. Just try doing the sanding. He was like, I don't really like sanding. So that's why Sasha stepped up and said, Sasha, don't worry, I've got this. I'll do the sanding. That's why Sasha does the sanding instead of Sasha.
What the hell did you just say?
Exactly. So I'm at my friend's house right now, and they've got kind of a funny cat running around. Okay, that's not really a cat, it's a dog, but it's got no freaking hair. It's actually a pretty interesting breed. It's a Mexican hairless, but in Russian it's called Mexicansky Goli, which literally translated means naked Mexican. So a lot of fun here at their house because they've got a naked Mexican running around barking at people.
Дай игрушку. Дай сюда. Принеси. Ну иди поищи. Иди поищи игрушку. Дай. Дай. Ну, отдай. Отдай игрушку.
Лёля. Look at that naked Mexican.
Он один смотрит на плохо. Может, что-нибудь так...
So about like 6 months, 8 months, I don't know, maybe even a year ago, I started hearing about people who would just sit in airports with their devices and they've got hacking software on it, and they would just sit there and look for vulnerabilities in people's phones around them, like such as if they had their hotspots turned on or their Bluetooth turned on, or they would just search for a way into their phone and they would hack people's phones. Sounds pretty slimy, right? Well, that just didn't even dawn on me when I was on my way to Houston. You know, I was sitting in the airport, I had to pass the time, so I had both my Bluetooth on and my hotspot on, just, you know, trying to pass the time doing what I was doing. So as we land in Houston, literally, we're still on the runway. I grab my phone, I turn airplane mode off, and my phone seems to be just fine, at least for a couple of minutes. My friends met me at the airport, we're in their car, on the way back to their house, and my phone just has no service. No signal, no service, no nothing. It just would not work. And, I mean, it didn't dawn on me at that point. I was just like, wow, is there, like, something wrong with the towers or what? I was like, okay, whatever. I'm not going to mess with it tonight. I went to bed when we got to their place. The next day, I check it, still nothing. I'm like, okay, something ain't right. So as we're at my friend's place of business in their office, I grab Sasha's phone. I use her phone to call my cell phone carrier, and I explain to the customer service rep what's going on. I just spent yesterday traveling. I land here in Houston. Nothing's working. And she pulls up my account, and she says, okay, did you make a change to your SIM card yesterday? I said, well, as a matter of fact, no, I did not. I was on an airplane yesterday. She said there was a change made to my SIM card yesterday. And I said, well, that wasn't me. It sounds like my phone was hacked. And she looked a little bit further and she says, yeah, I think you're right, because somebody physically went to one of the stores of my cell phone company carrier. They went into the store to make the changes on my SIM card. They basically like deactivated my SIM card. I don't know if they like cloned it somehow or something, but my SIM card in my phone was completely deactivated. And it took like, I don't know, a little bit over an hour or so being on the phone with the customer service rep for her to get it back. I had to, you know, take my phone apart. I had to grab my SIM card, get that, you know, 30,000 digit number on the SIM card and have her plug it in and restore my phone, basically. Restore the SIM card working in my phone. And she said, yeah, they're going to do some investigating to see, you know, how somebody could have done that. And I'm thinking, yeah, really, how could somebody have done that? Because if you go into a store, your cell phone store, you make changes, don't they ask for your ID? I know this person didn't have my ID. But long story short, I was hacked. My phone was just completely hacked. And I wish that was the end of the story. I got my phone restored. It's working again. But the next day I called my bank because I was like, well, I better keep an eye on stuff. I called my bank. Turns out there was like a transaction for several thousands of dollars that I did not authorize. So I talked to the customer service rep of the bank and I said, this was not authorized. By the way, my phone was hacked yesterday, so I think this is the hacker trying to steal money out of my freaking bank account. Thousands of dollars. So the bank customer service rep said, yeah, no problem. You caught it in time. We're good. Everything was reversed. I'm fine. No harm done. Except for the hackers pissing me off. So I just wanted to kind of bring that up. Keep that in mind the next time you guys are traveling. Keep an eye on your phone. Don't have your Bluetooth on. Don't have your hotspot on. I mean, have a VPN. That definitely helps. I think you can actually still use your hotspot and your Bluetooth if you've got a VPN, because that helps keep hackers at bay. But my gosh, man, dishonest people like that, I can't stand them. Anyway, like I said, protect yourself the next time you guys are traveling. Try not to forget that like I did. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'm going to be in Houston for a week. Over the weekend, we're planning on doing something fun, so I'm looking forward to making a video about that. Until then, when life gets you down, stand up and overcome. And screw you, airport hackers!